right, y'all. We're going to work this out. I'm going to jump right in because I got to feed my family. So, cancel that. All right. Wait till a couple people get in here. This tripod sucks. I cannot wait for my new one to come. It really sucks. Really sucks. We're going to try to work it out, though. So, since I got to feed my family, I can't wait too long for everybody to come in. I'm just going to get started. And I guess it could be a playback for those who come see it. So, we're starting off with French bread. And this is the French bread from Walmart for $1. So, that's what you're going to need. Some French bread, some challah bread, or some brioche bread. Either one of those. Brioche or challah is really good because it has like a buttery consistency already. So really good bread. But French bread is for French toast, technically. So I have some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some ginger, some vanilla, brown sugar here. Then I have sugar and cinnamon, which is optional for after. And this is some buttermilk that I created with almond milk. And how you create buttermilk is by adding 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to every cup of milk. So if it's half a cup, you only put 1 tablespoon. So we got 4 eggs and we got some butter. Butter is for the pan. And so what I'm going to do is start off by slicing my bread. And the best knives to use are knives like this when you're trying to cut bread, and you don't want to force it. You just want to kind of slide your knife through it. You want it to be about a good, I say a good inch. That's what you're looking for? Babe, how many you want? 3. Ask the girls. So I'm just going to cut the bread. How many you want? Just getting it ready. You want to use a shallow dish when you make your French toast. Something that is not too deep that you can set your bread in and let the bread soak up all the goodness. Everybody want 3? Okay, so 3 for him, 3 for Naya, 3 for Rizzy, and 3 for me. Let me see. And look, you still got more left to make garlic bread or something for another meal. So, and you can freeze this bread. I don't put it in no other bag. I can take it, wrap it up just like this and freeze it. Take it out when you need it again. So, we're going to move forward with the mixture. All right. I'm going to set this over here for right now. And move that knife. I like to crack my eggs in something else before I crack them in the actual bowl that I'm going to be using, just to make sure there's nothing wrong with the eggs. So that's what you're getting ready to see me do. All right. So I'm going to take a fork. I got to get those white things out. I can't do the white things. I got to get those out, y'all. It feels so weird without music or anything, but you know, can't do that on YouTube. They be trying to strike you for anything. So, I'll be looking at y'all comments in just a second. I don't want to mess anything up. We are doing this live. Ugh, I can't stand these white things. Ugh, they got to go. Let me get you out of here. You trying to be funny? You got to go. So we're going to throw that inside our shallow dish, just like that. Then we're going to throw our cup of milk. Now, y'all see how much I'm making because of the size of my family. So now we have about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And we're going to add some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. So you really can't go wrong with the cinnamon. But get that cinnamon in there. You really cannot go wrong with that. And I want to just make sure. Okay. Make sure I get that sugar down in there. And then I'm going to add some nutmeg, which is about a 1/4 teaspoon, and a little bit of ginger. And that's about a good 1/8 teaspoon. This is finer than the nutmeg. And then the vanilla, which is about a teaspoon. Okay, that vanilla makes a difference. You want to mix this very, very well. All of these flavors do something to this French toast and gives it a flavor that is just like amazing. Now the buttermilk also does something to, look at me, does something to the French toast. Some people do it in a deeper dish and then transfer it, but I'm trying not to mess up too much. So I may have to add a little bit more milk, only because that's a lot of bread. So I'm going to get my fire started over here. And I got a griddle going. So I'm going to bring my bread over here since I used all of these already. We don't need those in the way. Bring my bread over here. Let me see if I can add a little bit more milk. Now, heavy creamer is really good as well, but I don't have it, so that's why I went with the buttermilk. And I use almond milk, so I'll put a little bit more of that in there. And we are going to cut this down. Now I'm going to put the butter into our pan and let that melt. Now, working with a griddle is kind of weird, guys, because, oh, I dropped that bread. We're not throwing nothing away. It's going to get cooked. I don't know, people be trying to toss stuff away for the video. They know good and well you ain't going to let a lot of slices of bread hit your floor unless your house real nasty. I don't see why people are, oh, toss it away. Okay. First of all, we don't use shoes in here like that. Shoes that go outside, so that's not going to be a problem. So I'm just letting that melt. Ooh. So I'm going to mix this up some more. And the key is letting these drench in this concoction and soak up this goodness. That's the key. So we're going to put it in. And then we're going to flip them. Then we're going to transport them over there. And you also can make this ahead of time and leave it in the refrigerator if you like. You can also do that. But you want this to soak up all that goodness. Make sure my stove is not too high. Once you feel like they soaked up the goodness, you can take them and slowly start putting them on your griddle. Now I have bacon that I already made, so that way I didn't have to do too much on the video. And then I'm going to be making some eggs as well. And so you want to allow them to cook until they are like a nice golden brown on both sides. Now it's not really too hot right here because my eyes are on either end. So, yep, I'll make it work. I'm going to put a third one on that side. The more you put in, the cooler your pan starts to get. And that's with any cooking. When you allow yourself to put more in the pan starts to get cooler because of the mixture or whatever it is you're putting inside is cooling down the temperature of the pan. So I like this because I can make multiple of them at one time. And so what I'm going to do is stick these in here, right? And then let them soak up the goodness. And then I'm going to flip them. Hold on 1 second. So now we're going to get over here. I got my pan ready to put my French toast in. And then I also have my pan ready for my eggs that I'm going to be making as well. You want these to get nice and golden. And you want to check them. Those flavors that I told you guys about are, oh my gosh, so amazing. It's not the same when you don't put those in your French toast. It is not the same. Some of us like, what do you call it? Powdered sugar. Some of us don't. It just depends on what you like. Let's see how I'm able to make them for all my family at one time with this griddle. And that's too light, so I'm going to let that cook a little longer. If you want to add more butter, you can. Or if butter is not something you want to keep adding, you can also add a little bit of oil, which is not going to kill it. But I like the butter. That way you really don't have to do any buttering, really, once you take these off of the griddle because you done put a lot of your butter into your pan when you were cooking it. So you're just going to watch them and let these bad boys brown. Not quite yet. This French toast, y'all, oh my gosh, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. It's like this eye is cooking faster down here. So let's push some of those up there. Yeah, let's push some of y'all up here. Move y'all down there. And you also can make French toast sticks the same way by using a day-old bread. Kind of let the bread sit out. Like, don't close it all the way so it can dry up. Because the drier the bread is, the better the French toast will be. Just so you know, if you didn't know, it will be better. It's like hotter right here in the middle. Yep. I be trying to get in and out cooking. When you've been doing it for a while, it don't take a long time to get stuff done. Y'all see I be on these videos getting stuff done and I'm out of here. I don't need to be on here for hours cooking. You get it done and you get out. No matter what I'm making, I usually can do it and go about my business. Literally go about my business. So I'm going to use my glove that I love and the glove that some of you know about. Yep, and breakfast for dinner is like one of the best quick meals when you don't know what you want to cook. Something nice and easy. Who doesn't love breakfast? Well, a lot of people don't like breakfast, but majority rules that they do. They do. So, do it. Flip you back over. Let's see what's going on back here. Okay. See, that's how I like mine. Just like that. That's how I like mine. We're going to move something else over there. Put you where it's... Yep. And just move them around as you go. So they don't... See that? Nice and golden. Nice and golden. I didn't realize Rizzy had a Halloween thing today until after I told you I was going to do the live. So I didn't go, but I got her dressed and everything before the live. She went as a cowgirl. So she was dressed and everything for her trunk or treat. And she got some goodies. So that was a good thing. So those going to be coming off very soon. This one is almost done. I like it to be the same on both sides. Now that's when this comes into play. This here is the cinnamon and sugar. And you just take it right out of here. And you dip it both sides like that. And you kind of, that's what you have. So now, let me cut these down real low. And what I like to do, because they're thick, is I like to throw them in the oven for just a little bit. Just to make sure that the middle is really cooked really well. Because they're so thick and I don't want no soggy French toast. I don't want my French toast soggy in the inside. Let's see how you look. Alright, he can go in here. Just like that. I'm just going to dip him right in there. Let's see. Then I'm going to put these extra ones that's been sitting inside here as well. Let's see. Yep. That one is ready. That can go in here as well. And just shake it up. Just like this. You can eat it like this if you like them real tender. Or you can put them in the oven and let them get a little bit more crispier. Let me cut that on. I'm trying to get these off first. And then, see, you really don't need a lot of grease just for these to cook as well. So I'm going to get the ones that I have left over here on this griddle. And that's just a little baby end. Nobody probably won't eat that but me. I don't mind the ends of bread. Do y'all have a problem with the ends of bread? I really don't. I really don't want that to get golden. So yeah, that is how I make my quick and easy, tasty French toast. I'm actually going to take them off of there because I feel like I need a bigger pan in order for me to put all of them in the oven and let them cook a little more. And I'm going to put some parchment paper on this so that they can go in the oven. And I'm only going to put them in the oven for about 5 minutes. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to take these off. Where's my tongs? Lord, where are my tongs? I can't find my baby tongues. Oh well. Let's flip these. Yes, nice and golden. Nice and golden. Nice and golden. Alright, we're going to put you in the sugar. Let me put you over there because you're cooking slow. And these are cooking slow too because I cut them down low. Alright. So I'm going to flip you. Put you on here. Now this is optional, like I said, but this makes sure that the inside is nice and cooked very well, because it's not regular bread, it's thicker. So you want to make sure that it's being cooked in and out. And that's just optional. You really don't have to do that. That's just me. That's just me. That's just something I do. Let's see. That little end look kind of like something wrong with it, right? Okay, and we can put a little bit more butter on the pan. Oh, Lord, my butter thing. Hold on one second, y'all. There we go. Just a little. Just a little. But this griddle, you see I was able to make everybody's, and it was a couple slices extra. I love it. Love it, love it. That's almost ready. We're going to put it on the pan as well. This one is almost ready. We need some butter up in here because I didn't put butter on these ones. So we're going to flip this one. That one looked like a piece of egg. I hate that look. I don't like that. Alright. Let these cook. Is this getting golden? Yep. So we're going to flip that over there. Put you in there. Got to move it around because it's so long and the eyes are only at each end. So therefore it's not really hot in the middle. That's the only thing about the griddle. And for those who are coming in new, this is just cinnamon and sugar. And I take it straight out of there and I put in the cinnamon and sugar and place it on the cookie sheet. Okay, that's getting golden. All right. See how I moved them? Now they doing their thing. It's like it's getting hotter at that end. This one being neglected. All right. This should be enough, hopefully, to do those. My oven is ready. Then I'm going to be doing my eggs. But this was just for the French toast. Unless y'all want me to continue until I make the eggs as well. I don't know. What do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to do? Alright, they're getting nice and golden. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Get that butter on there. I don't want to waste no butter. We want to utilize that butter. Alright, flip you back over that way. Yep. Watch, that little thing gonna taste good. This little one gonna taste good. Because it's been neglected. So that's why it's gonna taste better than all the other ones. Alright, how that's looking. I need them to be more golden. This one is fine. Ooh, okay. Bam. Remember, you was a little kid, used to say, God made dirt, dirt don't hurt. Put it in your mouth and make it work. Who used to say that when they was little? I know I used to say it. Because I was always dropping something and being clumsy. Little tomboy. And that was my saying when I dropped something. Because I definitely wasn't trying to waste my little money from the corner store. When I drop something or anything that I like, because I love to eat. Alright, I got enough for my last two. Put this in the sink. And while these in the oven, I'm going to talk to y'all for a little bit. Let's see. Come on, come on. Cook for me, cook for me. We're going to put you in some sugar. These look so tasty, y'all. Y'all see how good these look? Ooh, ooh. You can stick you in some butter. I mean some cinnamon and sugar. Both sides. Stick you over here. It seems like you ain't golden enough for me. Hold on, y'all. Need my dish rag. Need my dish rag. This French toast being fussy right here. I'm gonna need you to get right, Mr. Man. Did I cut? I think I cut. Yeah, I did. That was real slow of me. Cut that eye off. That's why. Let me roll this around because ain't no need to make more for one. Come on. Then we'll just do the eggs because these are going in the oven and they are so good. Oh my gosh, with some eggs. And here's the bacon. I already cooked. Yep, it's already cooked. Hold on, y'all. Is it acting right? Let's see. Alright. I guess we could take her off. I guess. Shake her up. Yep. Cut the oven off. I mean the stove off. So I'm going to put her on there. These are going into the oven. Okay. So let's get these eggs going. And all I'm doing is just a regular scrambled egg. I actually am going to do it on this side. This is the side I love better. Hold on, let me cut this off. Yeah. Love these. Oh, I love them. So we're going to cut this on. Cut this on, let it get hot, and put those eggs in there. And all I put in my eggs was some pink Himalayan salt. I don't like to do a lot when I'm using them for pancakes or French toast or anything like that. All I did is crack them, put Himalayan salt in here, and that was it. Nothing special. And they were just sitting over there waiting for me. And that's it. So I'm waiting for that. This is done. Here's my, I love my little teeny spoonula. And we are getting ready to make some scrambled eggs. If you don't know about these guards, I did a review on these a long time ago. These are the bomb. I had white ones. One of them got burnt. We didn't know it was in the eye. It got burnt and I didn't like the look of it. So I went with black, and we've been extra careful not to make a mistake and let it slide off in the eye. But I love it. Love it, love it. You guys ready? So for eggs, this is for French toast, but still. I love these because this get everything out the bowl. Everything out the bowl. It is a nice bit of people in here. Could you guys make sure you thumbs up the video? Please thumbs up the video. So I'm just waiting for it to do its thing. You do not need to be at the stove scrambling and scrambling. You really don't have to do that. That's just kind of unnecessary. You really don't. The eggs are going to cook themselves. And if you want them nice and fluffy, all that movement is not necessary. And if you've been cooking or seeing me cook, you've seen me say that a million times. It's not necessary to do all that movement when you're making eggs. They are going to cook. The key is just making sure you get them all combined and nothing is like sticking, you know, up away from the rest of the eggs. That's it. That is it. I don't really like cheese in my eggs when I'm eating it with pancakes and stuff, so I'm just making a basic egg. That's it. So, yep. And see, that's how you move it. Just make sure you getting as deep to the bottom of the pan as you can. And I usually don't put my cheese in because I want to really taste my cheese when I make the eggs. So I usually, what I'll do is I'll, after they're done, cut the eye off, put cheese on top and close it. And then that'll be the way that it continues to melt because the eggs are hot and the pan is hot. And encasing the heat inside makes the cheese melt really well. And that's it. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. And I just like to move them so that the wetness dries out when it touches the pan. And they're done. So since they're done, they're going to keep cooking. That's why you cut them off just before the way you like them. Because they will keep cooking. I don't eat a lot of eggs. I literally eat about that many eggs. I really don't eat a lot of eggs. I probably should have made more, but with the French toast, it's kind of heavy. So yeah. And the eggs are done. That's it, guys. There's my eggs. Gonna put those to the side and chat with you for a bit. All right. So those was my eggs. Oh, you know what I can do? I can try to clean up while I'm waiting for my French toast. Yeah. Put this back. I hate when it's a lot of stuff on the counter. When you're trying to show what you're cooking, I just can't stand a lot of stuff on my counter. So I try to move it if I remember. And sometimes I'm like, dang it, I should have moved that before I did the video. So yeah, let me put up my ingredients. So how was you guys' day today? What you guys did today? Hope you guys had a great day so far. Where's my cinnamon? Had a great day so far. My day has been pretty chill. Had a client. Got to get up in the morning. Got another one. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the morning. That's what I'm going to be doing. Other than that, this weekend, we don't have anything planned. So let me put this back. Alright. And I can clean and wash my stuff. Put some bleach in my water. And those should be coming out. I'll be taking them out in just a second. Who's all in here? Let me see if you guys said anything to me. Let me start cleaning as I go. I really don't want to do too much. I'm going to see who all in here. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to take my French toast out, plate it. Like French toast? Does anybody like French toast and never made it or didn't know how to make it or never tried it and would like to try it or make it a lot and want to try something different, a different way of making it? We haven't had it in a while. I love pancakes. I love waffles, especially Eggo waffles, and we make our own homemade waffles as well. But I do love me an Eggo waffle. Oh my gosh. Especially cooked on top of the stove. Y'all seen that in that video I had. Yes. I have to be clean because I hate having so many dishes after dinner is done. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. My water gets extremely hot to the point where you want to curse when it's set on the wrong temperature. I mean, set back too far. when you washing dishes, you make a mistake and forget to turn it up closer. Oh my gosh, it gets extremely hot. I have cursed several times being burnt by that water. Several times. It's not fun at all. It sure is not fun. Oops. Still hot. That's why I like my deep sink. Let me cool this off with this water. Woo! This thing's still hot, y'all. Alright, I'm about to look at y'all comments. So I have cooked my breakfast for dinner and cleaned up after myself. Let me see. Not so bad. Woo! Still kind of hot. Okay. This thing I had for a minute. I can't even remember where this came from. I want to say Walmart. I want to say my husband got that from Walmart. Yeah. Babe. Yeah. That griddle. Is that from Walmart? The long griddle? Where, babe? No, the one with the two handles that we don't use much. Oh, that one? Yeah. I think so. I think so too. Okay, let's see how these French toast are looking out. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, bored. Okay, it is time to eat. It is time to eat. Hold on, let me get something. Let me get something because I got to be fancy. I got to be fancy. Well, my fancy. May not be fancy to you, but it's my fancy. Alright, so I'm about to plate my husband's. Hoo-hoo. Not smart, and I don't know where my little tongs went. Like, they are, like, not around. Like, what's going on? This is not cool. Guess I'll use these. Alright. So he wanted 3. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. So this is my way of being fancy, y'all. Where's the little one at? What is going on with my utensils? Oh. I thought it was missing and stuff and things like that, but it wasn't. So, see? That's how you can be fancy, y'all. Fancy, 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 fancy. Fancy. Okay, let me give him some eggs. And some bacon. Alright, y'all. That is my tasty, toasty French toast. And let me just make it extra. Oh, we got to refill it. We refills this bottle. Do we still have syrup, babe? Do we need to refill this? We refill it with the, is it Aunt Jemima from Sam's? We just refill this. And that's what it looks like, y'all. He don't like a lot of syrup. So that's the hubby plate. Let me make my baby girl's plate. 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam. Fanciness, fanciness, fanciness. All right. All right, so let's get her some eggs. I should have made more eggs. I really should have. But you want to know something? I really don't need to have none because I'm really not an egg person like that. I'll eat them, but I'm really not an egg person like that. So, all right. So there's Rizzy's plate. And then I'm going to make Naya's plate. Make Miss Naya's plate. Oh, I like the dark one, so I'll keep those to myself. So we all had 3. Bam, 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 bam. All right, and Naya love eggs, so I'm just gonna give my girl all these because no, I'm gonna give her most of them. Yeah, I'll eat those a little bit. I could live without the eggs. To be honest, I could live without the eggs. All right. So my family's plates are done. I'm going to plate mine and I'm going to taste it for you. Yes, I am. And I'm going to even eat the little reject one. This one right here. I am going to eat that one. And we're just going to go boop, 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 boop. Like that. And put my little bacon on my plate. Don't judge me about my eggs, y'all. I should have put some more eggs in here. I really should have. Oh, well. It's really hard to cook live and talk, like focus, because I don't know if y'all want to be standing here watching me talk, and I'm supposed to, especially when y'all come for something specifically. Yeah. How about no? So this is mine, and we about to taste it, and I'm about to leave you guys after I read your comments. So we're gonna go into this one right here. Ugh. This was the end of the bread, y'all. How about no? How about we just about to eat it like that? That don't sound right. Hot. I'm gonna go for another one. Oh, what's going on? Okay. 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 Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Love Wins. Hey, Em. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Blackout. Hey, Faye. Hey, Curly. What you doing for Thanksgiving? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what we're going to decide. So, see how nice and tasty that is? Definitely. The oven makes it better. Because it'll crispen up just a little bit and then still keep it like soft and tender in the middle. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's how you make French toast. If you have any questions, leave them below. And I'll make sure to get to you guys. And remember, stick to your script because you're the best at it. I was about to say, what's that on my mic with? That's me talking. Later, gators.